If the largest party is claiming to have the numbers, they should allow him to prove the numbers on the floor of the house, not in the floor of the governor's house. At whose behest is the governor acting? Why are governors' officers becoming BJP and RSS officers? See, it's very clear. Who heads BCCI? Who heads ICC? They want everything to Gujarat only. Semiconductors also should go to Gujarat. Investment also should go to Gujarat, which is supposed to come to other states. Now matches also have been going. VBG, Gramji, the way it is being brought in is unconstitutional.
This video is sponsored by Mahalakshmi Jewelers, Mannur Multi-Speciality Hospital, KBN University, Royal PU College of Science and Commerce, Imran Silk House, Al-Sharia Group of Institutions, and by Ideal with G.
It is the responsibility of the governor to follow the due constitutional process. If the largest party is claiming to have the numbers, they should allow him to prove the numbers on the floor of the house, not in the floor of the governor's house, on the floor of the legislative house. And I think anybody who's claiming to have the numbers should be given that opportunity. If they fail, that is different. Then nobody gets to form the government. But at whose behest is the governor acting? Why are governors' officers becoming BJP and RSS officers? They have a constitutional duty towards the democratic processes of the country, and I sincerely urge the governor to follow them.
Governor says that he is following the constitution or the norms which are set.
Which governor in the history of India has told, give me 118 signatures, then I can call for this thing? How come in Maharashtra, Mr. Fadnavis was sworn in at 5 a.m.? How come in Karnataka, Mr. Yediyurappa was made the CM without proving the strength on the floor of the house? How many instances do you want where in the last 13 years, the governor has flouted the rules, the governor's office have become BJP offices?
Earlier it was said that DMK and AIDMK are in talks. It was a kind of rumor or a planted story, but now evidence is coming that
how can I comment on planted stories?
They,
I haven't seen the evidence. You only said it was a planted story.
It was said that it was a planted
So I don't know. I can't comment on anything that somebody says. If there is authentic information, I can speak about it.
There are certain indications.
Indications I don't know. I can't comment on that. But anyway, AIDMK has made it very clear they're not going to support TVK. DMK is left to. DMK has also told that they're going to sit in the opposition. We'll see how it pans out.
Now, sir, BCCI has come out that it was 10,000 tickets matter. That they could not
See, it's very clear. Who heads BCCI? Who heads ICC? They want everything to Gujarat only. Semiconductors also should go to Gujarat. Investment also should go to Gujarat, which is supposed to come to other states. Now matches also have been going. IPL matches did not happen in Bangalore recently. More than 5-6 matches of the IPL during the round robin and playoffs have happened. No? Why finals is being shifted out there?
They say that 10,000 tickets were demanded by the...
So you tell I'm not giving 10,000 tickets. Who raised the issue of free tickets in IPL? Mr. Ashok. Who is Mr. Ashok? He is the leader of opposition in Karnataka. He is from BJP. Who raised it on the floor of the house, not even in front of the media, on the floor of the house? Mr. Ashok started this discussion. Unfortunately, a few people spoke out of turn, and this became like as if we are doing it. See, this is all eyewash. It is very clear that Mr. Jay Shah and company want everything to go to Gujarat. Profit should go to Gujarat. Profits of IPL should be shared only within them. This is not correct. As per we were the winners of the last IPL, and by their own rulings, by their own statements, it should have happened in the stadium where the winners are. So that's what the norm is, right? So why is it going to Gujarat? They asked 10,000, don't give 10,000. Who's asking you to give? Which MLA has asked?
Well, sir, state government has decided to go to approach court as far as this Narega and this G Ramji bill.
See, we are very clear. From day one, we are saying the VBG Gramji, the way it is being brought in, is unconstitutional. When you expect state governments to finance central government programs, there needs to be a consultation that needs to be done. Where have they consulted? There is not one single piece of paper where they have written about VBG Gramji. They have not asked us, they have not consulted us. You can't just say that we are implementing a scheme and you have to pay 40% for it or you have to pay 50% for it. So it's been a clear violation of the federal structure. It's been a clear violation of the constitution, and we are going to file a case against them.
This video is sponsored by Mahalakshmi Jewelers, Mannur Multi-Speciality Hospital, KBN University, Royal PU College of Science and Commerce, Imran Silk House, Al Sharia Group of Institutions, and by Ideal with G.